Hey guys, this is Pokemon Storm Silver video number 79. Yeah, we're gonna take on 4 more gym leaders in this video. We've already defeated Faulkner, Bugsy, Whitney, Morty, Brock, Misty, Lieutenant Surge, and Erica. So in this one we're gonna start off by taking on Janine, and you'll see who the other 3 are if you watch the video, or if you just look at the title of the video, because it says. Anyway, she starts off with a Toxicroak, which should fall to this earthquake, and it does. So there you go. Good job, Jericho, taking out that Toxicroak with your earthquake. So let's see. At the end of the last video, we were halfway through the gym leader rematches. So yeah, we've battled half of them, and now we're starting the second half of the gym leader rematches right here with Janine. And then after that, we'll have the Elite Four rematch, take on Lance again, take on Red, catch some more legendaries, have one last battle with an important person, and that'll be it. So we're nearing the end of this LP. Probably, let's see, how many videos will it be? Let's see, I'll have this one, not counting this one. I'll have one more gym leader. Elite Four, 2 Elite Fours, Red, not Silver. I'm thinking 8 more videos after this one. Is that right? Yeah, 8 or 9. 8 or 9 more videos, not including this one. That's if I don't decide to do the inter-regional training medley. Which, if I do, I'll probably do like later, just for fun. I probably won't count it as like part of the actual walkthrough. Anyway, while I was thinking about that, we're still battling Janine. She sends out this Venomoth who uses Psychic on Mick. Venomoth again is Bug/Psychic in this hack, so Crunch is super effective and it takes it out. Next is Tentacruel, Water/Poison type. So I think we can get Mick out of there, probably be a good idea. Get Robotnik in there, since it's poison type. Robotnik's in Headbutt should be super effective against it. It's going to use Toxic Spikes, which means anyone I send in now will get poisoned when they come in, except Robotnik, of course, because he's a Steel type and is not affected by poison. Next is Drapion, which is a Poison/Dark type. So I really do need a ground type to take on the Drapion, because Psychic attacks won't hit it. Let's see what Mick can do. Yes, you've got great battle technique, she says. Drapion uses Crunch. Is it Drapion or Drapion? I don't know. I tend to say them interchangeably. It just depends on how I feel that day. And today I'm in a Drapion kind of mood, as opposed to a Drapion kind of mood. I'll set Mick up to do another Surf, but he no, he won't get to. Mick fainted, and let's see, is Spike still alive? What's in a Robotnik? Robotnik can use, well, Drapion can use Earthquake. But I don't think Robotnik should get too much damage from that. No, Robotnik actually took that fairly well. Hammer Arm will be neutral. Oh. I thought that might actually knock it out. Hammer Arm is neutral because of its dual typing. Oh, and Janine goes for a full restore, of course. I go for the Ice Punch because I just thought, oh, okay, I just have a little bit left. Lucky for me, I get a critical hit. Drapion's going to go for another Earthquake, which I think Robotnik should be able to handle. Yeah, 34 HP left. This time, Hammer Arm knocks out the Drapion. Okay. So strong, she says. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Alright, Nurse Joy. Hello, I'm not on duty, but let me heal your Pokemons. Oh, how nice of you. Okay, so just battle Janine. Now I think we'll take on Chuck. So let me reorganize my team here. Get Robotnik up front, possibly, probably. Get the lucky egg away from Jericho and give it to Robotnik. Because I'm still trying to train here. You know, the point of this game... Well, the point of this hack is actually to catch all the Pokemon and get all the plates and unlock Arceus, or Arceus. Again, however you say it, I don't know. But for me, it's to really defeat Red. To me, that's the whole, goal of this game. I mean, I know I'm gonna still do stuff after I do that, but for me, that's the whole goal of this game. I really highly doubt that I'll actually go through and try and catch all the Pokemon and find all the plates to get Arceus, but I don't know, I might. If I get really bored and decide, oh, I want to do that, I might just do that. I actually did that in my Heart Gold game. I went through and caught all the Pokemon that were able to catch in the game, and whoever I wasn't able to catch in the game, I either traded them over or I PAL parked them from Gen 3 games. And I originally was able to get all of the Pokemon that were catchable in the games, not including event Pokemon. I had some of them though. I had the Celebi and the Mew that they were giving away that year. So it was kind of cool that I actually had them all. A lot of visits to the Safari Zone, a lot of visits to the daycare center involved in that. Mick just totally owned this Blaziken right here. And it was cool because it wasn't just oh, okay, so I caught a Charmander and I raised it up to a Charmeleon and then I raised it up to a Charizard. No, I got 3 Charmanders, kept one as a Charmander, raised one up to a Charmeleon, raised the other one up to a Charizard. So I actually have one of each, literally one of each Pokemon in the box. It took forever to do, but I just kind of did it little by little one summer, and it it worked out. It was pretty fun. I felt very accomplished after I did it. Anyway, enough of that. Chuck here is going to send in a Poliwrath, so I'll stick with Robotnik. Poliwrath's going to use Surf, which will do some decent damage. Yeah, oh, it's a crit, okay. Which means if you use Surf again, I could probably actually handle it. Payapa Berry weakened Zen Headbutt's power, so... Oh, he's going to use Hypnosis. Robotnik is fast asleep. What will Robotnik do? I think I'll have a full restore for Robotnik. Get his HP back up. Wake him up. Wake up, Robotnik. Poliwrath is tightening his focus and he used Focus Punch. I should never allow that to happen. Didn't do much though. I'm still in the green. I should hit with Zen Headbutt, and I do, so that will make Poliwrath lose his focus and I won't get hit. Or that might actually, yeah, it just knocked out Poliwrath, so it doesn't matter that he lost his focus. Next, he's going to send in Medicham, which is fighting and psychic, so I probably need to just get Robotnik out of there and send in Andromeda, because Andromeda can be like, ooh, Shadow Ball, and kind of knock out the Medicham. For some reason, he withdrew Medicham and sent out Primate. Another Shadow Ball, perhaps. Stone Edge doesn't do very much at all. Wow. I'm actually surprised that but that's all Stone Edge did. But Andromeda actually has pretty decent defense, which is weird. You know, after that battle with Morty and seeing like how his Spiritomb was faster than mine, even though his is at a lower level, I'm thinking my Andromeda might have a negative speed nature. And I don't even know what like any of my Pokemon's natures are in this game. I don't really look at natures. I probably should, but I don't really. But I'm thinking Andromeda's might be a negative speed nature, just kind of seeing how that one was faster. Shadow Ball is able to almost knock out the Medicham, but not quite. Chuck's gonna use a full restore, which makes my job a little bit more difficult. Shadow Ball again. That time it actually did a little bit more, but not enough to actually knock it out. He tries to go for the Fake Out, which is stupid. That's a normal type move. It's not going to hit Andromeda. Andromeda gained experience, and we defeated Chuck. And he goes, "We lost." Oh, yeah, you did, Chuck. Alright, so, save the game. Talk to Nurse Joy. Yeah, turn the phone off. Talk to Nurse Joy. Hello, I'm not on duty. Okay, well, she's not on duty, but she's going to heal our Pokemon out of the kindness of her heart. And now we'll take on Jasmine. So if we're going to take on Jasmine, I probably want to put, like, Jericho up front. Jericho or Vesuvius. But Jericho needs more experience, so I'm going to put Jericho up front and see what Jericho can do against Jasmine. Alright, so I wonder if... Okay, she starts off with Metagross, which kind of sucks, because Metagross has really good defense. And so Jericho's Earthquake probably won't do much. I probably would have been better off putting Vesuvius up front and having him use Flamethrower. Yeah, it's super effective, but it didn't quite knock out Metagross. She's going to withdraw Metagross and send out Skarmory, which Earthquake does nothing against, because Skarmory is a flying type. So I'm going to bring Jericho out and send in Vesuvius. And that way, I can actually attack the Skarmory. Skarmory goes for the Brave Bird, which... Whoa! Okay, it was a critical hit, but it still did a lot of damage. And Flamethrower, hopefully that'll be enough to knock it out. It is. Skarmory fainted. Jericho gained experience. Oh, grew to level 73. Okay. Next, she's going to send in Aggron, which is a Steel/Rock type. I'll send Jericho back in because Earthquake should be really freaking effective on this thing, and yeah, I want, like I said, I want Jericho to get experience because Jericho needs the experience, probably more so than anyone else on my team. Oh, Aggron has a Focus Sash. Okay, Aggron attacks me with a Rock move, which is not very effective. Jasmine uses a full restore, which will, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It fully restores Aggron. So Earthquake, I wonder if the Focus Sash will kick in again. I don't think it will. No. Critical hit, super effective. Aggron fainted. Next is Empoleon. I probably shouldn't keep Jericho in. Empoleon's can use Hydro Pump. It's yeah, Jericho fainted. It's neutral against Jericho, and it's a really strong move coming from a pretty strong Pokemon, so yeah. I'm gonna send in Robotnik now because Robotnik can use Hammer Arm. I'm actually kind of surprised. Well, not really. I was gonna say I'm surprised Robotnik outsped Empoleon, but he's got 6 levels, and Robotnik's a little bit quicker than I tend to give him credit for. But because that hammer arm, his speed fell, so Empoleon's gonna get 2 hydro pumps in a row. So that's a dead Robotnik. Too bad, I guess. Spike, I guess, would be the next one to go into. Thunderbolt to finish off the Empoleon, and it's super effective. Next, Jasmine is going to send in Steelix, which is a ground / steel, so I can't battle it with Spike. I need to get Spike out of there. I'll probably send in Vesuvius. Oh wow, she's still got 3 left. Oh wow, that's level 78 too. Vesuvius is going to use Flamethrower on the Steelix, and I think that should one-hit K. Yeah, it does. Super effective. One-hit KOs Steelix. Nice. Always use special attacks on Steelix. Steelix and Metagross. Try and use special attacks on those guys. Next, she's going to send in Magnezone. Man, I really wish Jericho were alive for this one. She sends in Magnezone. I'll just have Vesuvius use Flamethrower on it. Magnezone has pretty low HP. At least the one I used in my Blaze Black LP did. Eugene. Magnezone fainted. Vesuvius gained the experience. And now Jasmine is going to send Metagross back in. Oh! Okay, that's why I thought she had less Pokemon, because the Metagross, she recalled it. I should just stick with Vesuvius. Vesuvius can outspeed it, and Vesuvius can knock it out with that little HP it had left. No problem. So Vesuvius uses Flamethrower on Metagross, and super effective. That's it. Vesuvius is to level 76 now. She's just getting up there. Well done, said Jasmine. True to your reputation. Okay, whatever that means. What is my reputation? Alright, so we've defeated, in this video so far, Janine, Chuck, and just defeated Jasmine. Gonna save the game, go talk to Nurse Joy, and then take on Sabrina, and that'll be the last battle for this video. And then in the next video, we'll wrap up the gym leaders. So let's see. The first time I took on Sabrina in the gym match, I used Andromeda, and basically, well, not basically, I did. I swept her team with Andromeda. So let's try and do that again here. Hopefully she'll lead off with that Gallade who likes to use the Leaf Blades, and that'll give me a chance to put up the nasty plots. Excuse me. If I sounded weird there, that's because I was talking while trying not to yawn. Like the nasty plots. Anyway, she starts off with this Wobbuffet, which is kind of dangerous a little bit. She withdraws it and sends out Gallade. So that basically gives me a free nasty plot. And the reason I said Wobbuffet is dangerous is because if you don't knock it out and it uses like Mirror Coat or something, it's gonna knock you out. Gallade gets a critical hit with that Leaf Blade, but I think I can still take another one as long as it isn't a critical hit. Andromeda's going to use Nasty Plot again. And now I will give Andromeda her HP back. Hyper Potion. I could have used a Moo Moo Milk, but I don't think I have any. I might have some, I don't know. Gallade woke up and used Leaf Blade. Okay. Hypnosis again. I really want to be able to leave this Gallade battle with like my full HP. So we're gonna do this again. Hyper Potion. And Gallade's still asleep, good. And now I can tell Andromeda, yeah, there we go. There we go. Shadow Ball on the Gallade. Use Shadow Ball on the Gallade, not Dark Pulse, because Gallade is part fighting type, so Dark Pulse would just be neutral. So use Shadow Ball on the Gallade. Next is Jinx. And yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you use on Jinx, Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball. Jinx goes for her own nasty plot, but I don't think that's going to do her any good because I've already got 2 up, and yeah. And just keep in mind that if you decide, like, oh, I'm going to try and give, you know, my fire type, you know, some experience here, you know, when you go back into, you know, whoever you nasty plotted, or if I don't know if you did use nasty plot or swords dance or something, all of that will go away. So the minute you withdraw, or the minute I withdraw Andromeda, her stat increases will go away. So it's really important that I stick with Andromeda and not like go into someone else just to give them more experience. Anyway, Andromeda grew to level 75 with her knockout of the Mr. Mime. Next, Sabrina is going to send out Espeon, and it uses Reflect, which raises its defense, which is fine, I guess, because I'm just using special attacks. If it had used Light Screen, then I might have something to worry about. But Espeon fainted, and Andromeda gained the experience. Next, finally, is the big one, Alakazam. Level 76 Alakazam uses Calm Mind, which raises his special attack and special defense, but I think this Shadow Ball should still be able to knock it out, even after the special defense raise. And it does. That's awesome. All these Pokemon that she's sending in are like going on the defensive. Well, I guess Nasty Plot is kind of offensive, but like Reflect and Calm Mind, I mean, those are defensive moves right there. I'm going to go for another Nasty Plot because I know this Wobbuffet can't attack me until I attack it first. Oh, and he's trying to take me with it, so I need to not attack it now. I need to wait until this thing doesn't use Destiny Bond. And it won't now because it's asleep. Okay, Nasty Plot, my attack won't go any higher. So I just go for the Shadow Ball and hopefully that'll knock it out. And if it doesn't knock it out, it'll hopefully stay asleep. Yeah, you don't want to attack it right after it uses Destiny Bond, because if you do, then you'll faint. And it worked. Defeated Wobbuffet. Did not take any hits after that Gallade. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, that's it for this video. Next video we will wrap up the Gym Leader rematches, so stay tuned.